Okay, the next game on my list of games that we're going to mess around with for this live stream is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, a fun fact about this game, I tried doing this as a live stream in the past, but then I scrapped it through my purge of every single, like, what was this? Through every single variation of my, what was it called? Every Nintendo video I did, I purged off of my channel sometime in 2021 or 2. No, 2021, because I never live streamed much in 2022. And I know what some people are saying. Some of you are probably saying, damn it, I opened up the iTunes again. No, go away. Some of you are probably saying, why aren't you playing Engage? Well, the thing is, me playing Fire Emblem Engage will just get zero attention. Let's face it. It's like that, because anytime I do something that's extremely popular, I end up getting zero views in the end. Let's go through some nostalgia.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it! Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
Sorry about that small cut. I just want to check this one. Alright.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Alright. We're going to be going with the obvious choice.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
And it is obvious, this guy's name is Byleth. Now what's the... Oh yeah, that's right. Byleth.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Lucy Moon on day 21.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Yep. Alright. Even though I'm playing multiple games in this live stream, I have been very lazy on playing the Blue Lion's Path. I remember completing is, what's it called? It's Fates. That one. Alright, here we go.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Can't tamper with the settings, because if I
Take
do
down
that,
the
I
enemies
break
in
the
front
entire thing.
first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Alright, so we got movement. Alright, so we have these 3 units. So, we'll start with Byleth. So he is the
Stay focused.
sword user. Now, in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, there's a durability system. This was removed in, Engage. So yeah, anyway. Weapon durability. If your weapon breaks, it will do absolutely garbage. Anyway.
I will prevail.
Next up, we have one of the fan-favorite characters, Edelgard, who is the axe user. And I'm going to give her the XP. Oh.
Failure is not an option.
There we go. We also have battle menus, we have battle phases. Up next, we have Dimitri.
I'll cut through.
He is the lance user in this game. And Claude is the archer.
Ready and willing.
These characters are useful in their ways.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Yes, so there are terrain effects. Forests will give you a defense and evasion boost.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Yes, so any terrains, there are multiple terrains. Forests will, of course, give the evasion and defense buff. It's all good.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Yep, and we talk to Dimitri.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Yep, and there's still Claude left, which is... I didn't! You went for Byleth! Okay!
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Yeah, so combat arts are powerful, but the downside is they use up a choke load of durability. Go!
Witness my power.
Now Edelgard is level 2.
It's a long road yet.
Do this. This
That is that.
Alright, and then we'll just have Dimitri take right where I was. Hey, crits!
I must stay focused. I'm impressed.
Yep, so items in battle, use them. So Claude.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Yeah, probably are. But they're not smiling on me, because...
Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
A, move faster. And now this turn forward, Gerald is going to start moving up. Now Gerald starts out, hilariously enough, he's that character that's a paladin straight out the gate. Yes, for advanced units. Sadly, he is not playable in this game. He's playable in 3 Hopes, though. And no, we're not going to play that game in this stream.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Alright, here we go. Dimitri, you're gonna pick on Dimitri.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Okay. That's an interesting note. Edelgard's all the way over there.
Use caution.
You take Ouch.
Is that all?
Alright, Demetrius now level 2, but we're not going to be playing as him.
I must keep aiming higher.
Alright, can I just get Claw to weaken this guy? Yes, I can get him to weaken Cosmos. There we go. If he crit and got the axe, I probably would force the player's golden deer path. But the thing is, the boss...
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
And now Violence level 2.
Another step forward.
And we receive an iron axe.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Yep.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child?
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Yep.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
I accidentally hit ZL, not thinking that would, bring up chat. Excuse me.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Bit late for that.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Yeah, why him? It kind of makes sense. Anyway, Violet is the MVP. Doesn't really do much in the prologue. Also, we're going to be going till chapter 3 when we re-encounter Costas.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
You know what? I'm a bandit.
Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery, too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Oh.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Well, for this run, I'm gonna say this, I will be going through all the other halves at a later date, just not right now. So I think for this run, we'll just stick with the Adristian Empire.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Yep, so Edelgard. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't schmags.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
You guys are going to do some history with the next chapter. I'm gonna go get lunch.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
I don't know, but yes, I have returned and I'm eating. I think it's supposed to be Malaysian chicken, but it's freaking curry chicken because my hands are gonna get covered in curry again. Anyway, now I'm gonna see what's happening if I can play a game with one hand. If I can find the mute button.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
We're gonna do this. Anyways, we have Guard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Now, what we're going to do anyways. So, there are different characters in each group. I believe there's always going to be a max of 8 per class. So we have Edelgard, we know about. Hubert
is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay, I didn't know there was going to be dialogue for every one of those. Anyway, we have Hubert, who is the magic user of the group. We have Ferdinand, who is the cavalry. Linhardt is the healer. Caspar is the brawler. Bernadetta is the archer. Dorothea is another mage, but she's more of the white, like the different magic. And Petra is, in this game, the sword user, but in Fire Emblem Heroes, she is a dagger user. So, yeah, anyway, I believe we go this way.
Yes.
Wait, actually, I think it's this...
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure.
Well, I didn't think you were here straight out the gate! Yeah, did you keep track of how many times we encountered this guy?
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
I just want to know, how many joke characters are there in history? Because I'm aware of those two. Anyway.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Well, we're going to do it anyway. So, Claude, we know about. Lawrence. Lawrence is, at first, a lance user, but I know he is confirmed to be a mage unit, because he's got a unique weapon that's for magic. And he's preferred to be a maxed certain. He's more skilled in, like, lances and magic. Raphael's a brawler. Ignaz is the archer. Lysithia, even though she is my favorite character in this game, I won't be picking the Golden Deer House, but she's a powerful magic user, and Lawrence's signature weapon works with her. And my signature you'll learn later on. Marianne is a mage user, even though her signature weapon is a sword. Hilda is an axe user, and Leonie is a mixed lance unit as well as a archer. Yeah, even though Claude says that his group is, like, not as complicated to use, very funny, that is the exact opposite.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaiffid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
It depends, so we're going to talk about them anyways. So, we know about Dimitri. Dudu is an axe user, and his best option for him is a tank. What I'm referring to as a tank, they're the armored units that are in almost every single Fire Emblem game, those that have the most highest defense, that nothing can break through them except magic. That's the only weakness to a tank, is the magic defense. Felix is a sword user, Ash is an archer, Sylvain is a lance user, Mercedes is a healer, Annette is a magic user, even though her signature weapon is an axe. Ingrid is a lance user, which she's more preferred as the Falcon Knight.
I appreciate your effort.
Anyway, yeah, quest complete. We now have another iron sword. I suppose I should return to Rhea. But we're going to click this anyway. What? Oh, for the love of pickles! Hey, there's a sprint. Whoa, what the heck did I just hit? There's a first-person camera. Actually, fun fact, in Fire Emblem history, there was, in Awakening, there is a first-person camera that looked amazing, because you're even on the horse. Like, I always use that feature, because you get to see what it's like riding on the horse and wielding the weapons. But when Fire Emblem Fates came around with that, oh, right, it's Return to the Audience Chamber. But when Fire Emblem Fates released...
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls...
Let me just finish this conversation first. When Fire Emblem Fates released, it just looked like you were floating in the air, or you were just floating in the air. It was a bit disappointing in my opinion, like you didn't get to see what it was like to wield a sword. Maybe it was like the limitations of Fates, but if the developers ever bring that feature back in a future installment, I would be amazed. And I would literally play the entire game in, like, first person, because why not? Like, come on, it's first person. But I'm guessing due to, like, limitations, they couldn't. Oh well.
Brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Yes, which house will I choose? Well, it is obvious.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Yep. And I didn't realize...
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, before we even do continue, I'll just quickly pause this. No, I clicked that! No!
We will be...
Okay, now we're back to where I was last.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Only one option. I don't even understand why this is an option. Like, it's like, I don't mind at all. What else do you say?
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Well, that's gonna be fanfare.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
Wait, I thought Hubert's hair was supposed to be like black. Not... Is this my imagination, or is... Okay, let's point this out. Was the character model for Hubert changed? Because I thought he had like full-on black hair, not like slightly blackish greenish hair. Because this is something I'd never noticed. Well, it's either that... Hang on, I'm gonna do some experimentation. Let me... Oops. Oh. Let me do something really quick. I'm gonna... My Switch is on fire there!
They're not normally this... rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Yeah, like... I literally felt my hands cooking on my Nintendo Switch at least once. Analytics. Still nothing. I've been going for nearly 2 hours. And the only thing I've achieved is breaking things. But anyways, there are new places to explore in the monastery. And we received 1,000 gold from the Church of Seros as funding for this month's activities.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And do you believe I have a crest? And that's the only option again! What's the point in this?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Similar to my disability, because for those who don't know, I have autism. And we don't know where it came from. Because my mum doesn't have it, my nan doesn't have it, we just guessed that someone further down the line had it, and I just ended up getting it by accident. And it's very annoying, because it's annoying when you have social anxiety and autism, when you can never interact well. Do you need to find out?
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's speechless when Professor Hanneman is just talking.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Yes, so what Rare is talking about is there are different events. We have Explore, we have Seminar, and we have Battles. There are different ones for each month, but the only one we can do for this moment is just do Seminar. Anyway, we have a story mission, which is up this way.
Professor. Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing.
Yeah, very funny, because I know what's happening. Anyways, that is an easy mission. We don't get anything for it. But we do have other missions, which are all the way over here. We have to do.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Yep.
I have a request.
Speaking of this, we have green thumbs. So yeah, we got to do seed. We are going to go plant this in the garden, which is another pointless seed. These are the dormitories. which is where Bernadetta will be 90% of the time. Or 99% of the time. There's only one time she's out of her room.
What the?
But that's later in the game, and we're not going to be... here's another scene. We're at the greenhouse and fishing pond. Let's see. How do I... Oh yeah, I have to talk to you. Alright, so would you like to do some gardening? Yes. So we are going to plant Dedue's seed. Seeds given to you by Dedue to grow a vegetable for him. Try planting them in the greenhouse. And done. So, the next time we are free,
My thanks.
we can come out here and harvest. We also get a bunch of other seeds, as well as some tomatoes. Now, let's do the next quest. Which I believe is in... Here we go. Oh, it's Flane, okay.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Oh, that's a shame.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
That is true.
Might you help me with a favor?
Oh no, this is the fishing one! I think this is the fishing one. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go because this is a stream. Let's see what happens. Alright, would you like to fish the pond? We're gonna fish in the pond. But at least it's better than the, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The Fire Emblem Engage fishing minigame is harder than this one. All you have to do in this one is press one button. Like that, yes! This one... At least we get 1 star. So yeah, this minigame is better than the Fire Emblem Engage one, because you have to do a whole bunch of other stuff just to catch a fish. This one, you just press one button. That, I love. Still,
you have helped
Fire
me
Emblem
so
Engage
much.
is still a great game, even though I think my opinion on some parts, like, no. Also, we can go back and fish more if I want to, but why would I do that? Instead, let's go and deal with the other mission, which I believe is in this room. There's Raphael and the dining hall. Even though... Okay, I don't get it. I walked in the door and it didn't trigger the scene, but when I walk up to this point, I trigger the scene. Oh, it's outside. Okay, what? Leg is so itchy. Oh, I walked right past Sylvain. He is the task.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Yes! Sylvain, for those who don't know, is the
Professor,
Laszlo
I've got
of
a small
this
favor to
game.
ask.
Now you're probably asking, wait, who's Laszlo? Laszlo's from Fire Emblem Fates, and he is the guy for girls. There's always one person in a Fire Emblem game that just has a thing for girls. And the ones I easily remember are Laszlo from Fire Emblem Fates. Also, it's not going to make sense in this because they're going to be in the original video. Laszlo for Fire Emblem Fates. Inigo for Fire Emblem Awakening, which is Laszlo, but with a different name and traits and whatnot. I believe there's... I forgot his name, but he's in Echoes. There's quite a few. There's even one in Fire Emblem Engage, and I forgot his name, but he's the general unit that you can get. Alright. So we have a cooking minigame, but what I want to do before we even do this cooking is I need to go take a bathroom break.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
I just wasted an entire talk, and I didn't realize I was muted. God freaking damn it. I know me editing's gonna cut ahead. Anyways, oh, right.
Much appreciated.
There we go, we broke Ferdinand Flowers. I nearly said Bernadetta. Anyways, we got our mission. Now, I will say this. If you somehow make your birthday anywhere backwards, good job. You've just wasted your opportunity of getting a unique literal item for the games. There is a second unique item, which I will look into getting it. I just have to figure out how you obtain it. Anyway, we've got Rivalry of the Houses as stage 1. Battalions.
It's finally time for the mock battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Leave it to me.
So confident. This will be interesting. Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
So you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
I don't intend to lose.
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
No. I know what I'm doing. Alright. So, as for units, we're forced to use Byleth and Edelgard. We've got Ferdinand, we've got Hubert, and we've got Linhardt. I think what I might do is I'll bring in Dorothea, and we'll use Hubert. So why not? Alright. Right, so we rout the enemies.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Yeah,
Stay
that would make
focused.
sense. Alright, so we're gonna move you here, and I'm gonna give you the axe. I'm gonna put Edelgard
I will prevail.
here. I'm gonna put
As you wish.
Hubert in this position. I'm gonna have Dorothea
That's
here. And
Battle.
Linhardt, I might just have you follow. We'll go here.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Go! Oh, wait a minute! Is there no... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, I forgot! I don't think there's a weapons triangle in this game. Oh, I've been playing too much Engage, then. That... Oh. Okay, yeah, I've probably been playing too much Engage if that's the case.
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
Should I have held back?
Right, and there we go.
Such power dwells within.
Okay, yes, so there's only... So both archers are actually there. So what if I get... Edelgard to do this. You know what, I'll just give... No, that's okay. I button mashed again. I think I could... I've only lost like a small amount of health. But I might just heal Hubert.
I think.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Okay, so I think Claude's gonna start moving. No.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
Okay, let's play Ash's one.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
Yeah, there we go.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
That is that.
Alright, so we'll have you two in the bushes. And I might just have Hewlin Hawks. I nearly said Hubert. Oh yeah, you've got the ability to heal yourself.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
Well, you're in a trees.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Willa's moving.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
All roses have thorns.
Alright, let's see. Let me try Smash. Yeah, let's do Smash. Darn, I was hoping for a crit. Sure, let's actually heal Byleth and get 64.
Well done.
So you use the vulnerary.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
There we go. Level 3 on Edelgard.
I must get stronger.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Alright, we're gonna go over here. Okay, let's see. Will this? No, that will not. Let's not do that. That's just one hit point, so no. So how do you stand in the trees? Oh, okay, well. See how this goes. Nope, that did more damage than I thought. Well, at least I got Dorothea to level 2.
Not quite what I was after.
Damn it! Oh wait, I don't think Hubert has a... Hubert doesn't have a weapon! Oh shoot! I didn't think that. Well... Here's what you do. You take out Mercedes.
Oh no. This is as far as I can go.
Must be awful losing to me.
Oh, that's a miss. Thank goodness. Okay. No! Hilda!
Not here. I can't quit now.
Damn it! How did the 33% chance hit? Okay, well, at least I can get the dialogue between Claude and Edelgard.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Goodbye.
I must get stronger.
Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Do this.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Should I have held back?
Here we go. We got a vulnerary.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Alright, so we're going to trade off one of these weapons. I might trade off the Fallen Sword, just so I can do this. Oof. That's a bad... I might just let you idle. Alright, we'll have Linhardt use heal.
Unexpected.
Such power dwells within.
Alright, let's see. Yep, goodbye.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
You could have
yes.
at least tried.
Yes, it was necessary, Hilda.
This is harder than expected.
Come on! I was looking for better stats after that mess. But I guess not. Now, I think Professor Hanneman has Thor on. No, Sagittae. Never mind. Okay. Alright, go. Alright, let's have Edelgard get an attack in. What's it like if I do Smash? Sure. Okay, got a crit.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Witness my power.
And there's the intermediate.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Black Eagle House.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
10 turns, and Edelgard is, yeah, maxed out motivation.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
It was easy.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressing, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Yeah, that makes sense. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.